the measurements of the little sweater. This is how it looks. So now we're pretty much at the same level. Let me try to put this straight. This looks very cozy. You see, it's curling just a little bit in here. So that is totally fine with me. We have German truck rolls in here. And yeah, I need to pick up stitches for the sleeves, and I really want to do the little pin. I think that's what it's called. I was very tired that they were going. Hello, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. It's been a while since I did an introduction, so for new faces around here, hi! My name is Melody, and I'm a 30-something French lady living in Brittany, France, with my 2 young children and my husband. I've been creating knitting patterns for the past 10 years, and every day feels like a blessing. I still have to pinch myself very hard from time to time because we dreamt of this life for the longest time. Most of my content here is knitting oriented. I share a lot of behind the scenes, some simple snippets of my daily work when I remember to turn on the camera, and more in-depth chatty bits when I share the things that are on and off my needles. And did I mention yarn? When I'm not busy designing patterns, knitting samples, or doing all of the admin things that the job requires, you'll find me here around the house, tackling yet another project that I dreamt of starting and that I probably don't have the time or skills for. Right now, the balance between work and the garden is about 50-50, as there's so much to do. We're in the middle of getting our seedlings started for the summer harvest, watering all of the fruit trees that we have in the orchards. We're growing more than 30 different species, making soap, renovating our kitchen, landscaping our front yard, and so on. So let me take you along on this handmade, homemade journey. I hope you stick around. I hope that you're doing well since our last little video, and that you are enjoying the beginning of summer or winter wherever you are. Yesterday we celebrated the summer solstice here in France, and I'm loving this solar energy so much. It's quite hot these days, but considering the fact that we've had such terrible weather for the past couple of years, I'm just embracing it. I'm sweating it all, but it's totally fine. I'm just happy pottering around the garden, doing all sorts of things, and knitting in the evenings downstairs. So it's been great. I just wanted to let you know that I briefly mentioned that at the beginning of the video in the little subtitles, but I have recently started a new YouTube channel for all of the things that are not knitting related. It's been a long dream of mine ever since, even before I picked up knitting, to live this life, to garden, to make soap, to do all of these things. So now that we are kind of settled in this new house and that the garden is established, I was finally able to turn on the camera and kind of show you around, walk you through, all of the steps that we took to create the kitchen garden. For example, we are in the middle of working on a forest garden in the orchard, which is the piece of land that we own across the street. I started making soap last year, so all of this content will be available in my other YouTube channel, which I will include a link here. That doesn't mean that I won't add little snippets of this lifestyle in here as well, because it is a huge part of my life, and I am not sitting and knitting for the whole day. I do all of these other activities that enrich me as well, so they are fully part of the creative process, and that's why I'm including them in here as well, some of them. So yeah, you will find a link down below if you're interested in following along this part of my short journey on this earth. There's something else that I wanted to share with you today. That is the release of my Talisman Light top. This is a little top that is knit in a wonderful yarn from Natura. Natura, if you're not aware of this company, it is a French wool company, a French yarn company. They are working with a breed of French merinos in the south of France, and they are blending it with black merino sheep. And over the years they have expanded their range of yarn, and one of their recent addition is Robinson. This is a blend of 50% merino d'Arles and 50% recycled cotton. And I believe that in this range there's two colorways. The colorways are naturally dyed, and there's two colorways that are undyed, and that is the Nougat colorway, and this is undyed. And I have absolutely loved working with this yarn. It doesn't feel like you're working with cotton at all. I feel like the blend of cotton and the merino is just perfect. The merino is very soft and bouncy, and it's probably like giving the cotton that extra squishiness and kind of roundness that it would probably lack without. So I have thoroughly enjoyed knitting with it. It feels different than a woolly yarn, but when you knit it, it's a very pleasant experience. It didn't feel like I was working with a plant fiber, or like a 100% plant fiber, which is great, because I've knit with 100% linen yarn in the past, and it's very rough on the hands, and this is definitely not the case. So Yeah, this is the little Talisman Light top. It is knit top down, starting with a provisional cast on for the little shoulder straps. Then it features a very deep V-neck that I find is very flattering on many body shapes. I did not want to pick up stitches for this pattern and instead left the edging raw, because I feel like the combo of these two yarns is really kind of it's giving some structure to the top, and I didn't want to add anything bulky in the neckline. I really liked the fit of that. But I went ahead and did a little I-cord bind off on the back instead, to add a little bit of structure to the top, because the back, when I did the test knitting, the back was quite wide. So on top of doing the little I-cord, I also reduced the amount of stitches that are initially cast on for the back, and then they are slowly increased on either side of the armhole, and to slowly shape the armhole instead. So yeah, the top, the front and the back are knit separately, then they're joined to work in the round, and the little, my favorite little element of the design is the little wrap stitch that is featured here. It's just simple, it's just a little detail that makes the top really special. And after that is just simple knitting in a round, and when you're done you do an I-cord bind off on the hemline, and because of this yarn the hemline doesn't roll. I'm not sure if you were to use a 100% wool yarn, that would probably not be enough for the hemline to not roll back up because of the stockinette stitch. Then you pick up stitches for the armhole as well, and do another I-cord, and that's pretty much it. I think I've knit this in just a couple of days. I was very close to casting on another one as well, because I've been wearing it quite a bit already. I have this very kind of neutral color that is super versatile, but I wanted to kind of add a little bit more color in my wardrobe, probably like a color that is similar to my chartreuse skirt. That is it's a long time favorite color, but lately I've been so obsessed with it. I'm trying not to knit everything in this color. I have one skein of Icelandic yarn that was dyed with rhubarb over there that is kind of in that color range as well. So that is Hespa. It's a naturally dyed yarn. I think that was dyed with, I don't remember if it's lupine or, yeah, lupine leaves, I think. And I'm wondering if when dyeing it, it's toxic, because all parts of lupine are toxic. So I'm wondering if when boiling down or extracting the color, not the vape, not the smoke, the fumes from the dye bath are toxic. I'm really interested in that. I've done a little bit of natural dyeing these past couple of days, and yeah, I'm just slowly getting back into it. The Talisman Light is available in, let me check my notes. It's available in 9 different sizes, ranging from a 75 centimeter bust to a 155. So there's a wide range of sizes available for this piece, because the construction is quite straightforward. in comparison to my white run sweater that was knit in a fully lace stitch pattern. And because of many restrictions that I was facing with that pattern, it wasn't possible to grade the pattern in more sizes than I did, unfortunately. I would have had to like drastically modify the pattern in order to have more sizes available, which means that the original sample wouldn't have kind of matched the look of the larger sizes. It is now available on Ravelry and on my website. I will add a little coupon down below in case you want to grab a copy of the pattern and knit a little summery top for yourself. As I said, this is a very quick knit, so in a matter of maybe a week or something, you would be able to have a new summery top to add in your wardrobe. So I wish you a wonderful start of the new month, and as always, happy knitting. I will see you again next month. Happy summer.
In the cold kitchen light, we both look for a sign, and you say, these are troubles of mine. Weary thoughts of breaking up, coming under your skin. Don't know if we should stop or begin. 'Cause I was there by your side, with my eyes open wide, and I know that will always be true. There were no reasons why, guess all beauty must die. We try hard but we also oh, so reckless. So reckless. It took time to recognize we are all filled with pride. I'm a wreck when I'm not by your side. Yes, I know that I have to agree. There is no one as reckless as me.